Welcome back to Insight News, our insight on your daily life. I'm your anchor for today, Michael Beaumont, and to start things off, it seems that there has been a disturbance in the park outside of City Hall, where it looks like a group of protesters have gathered together to complain about their fundamental freedoms. Specifically, the violation of their right to an opinion, the freedom to organize peaceful meetings and demonstration, and their right to associate with any person or group. Parker Pollock has more on that down at the scene.
Today at 12:55 p.m., a group of passionate protesters have begun expressing their opinions about the trapping and relocation of squirrels. Here is the head protester now. So what is your point of view, and what's with all of this commotion? And why did your group decide to challenge the actions of the tree company?
Well, as you can see behind me, all of my followers are here, and they all want the same thing: justice for squirrels. It's as simple as that. But the group over there is trying to hurt and endanger our native species to this great planet of ours. Those spastic orangutans only want to get rid of them! What monsters! All we want to do is help, but they insist on killing them and making them suffer. That is why we have decided to challenge them and do the right thing for the squirrels. Because it's our right to make a difference, just like it is yours. Follow me on Instagram and my...
Hey! Well, that's an interesting argument you got there, buddy. See you later. And back to you, Michael.
As you can see, there's a lot of hard feelings for each other down at the scene. However, the people chopping the trees have yet to respond. I'm just getting news that our other broadcaster is with the other side of the protesting now. Here he is, Jackson Pham.
Yes, Michael, the commotion outside City Hall is only increasing. Here I have the woodsman protester here who has been here from the beginning. So, Mr. McChristmas, it's very obvious to me that you're really passionate about cutting these magnificent trees. So tell me, why?
Well, I think it's safe to say that the squirrels are the last thing we should be concerned about. Christmas is just around the corner, and my company, treeforme.com, is the best place to find yourself a good tree. And we need these trees to stay in business, but those rodent lovers are putting me off my game.
Yes, and I see, surely you must have some sort of input on how things should or shouldn't work. So, when it comes down to the right to have an opinion, even if they're a little odd, do you think that they have the right to have a peaceful protest, such as this one?
I have the right to be doing this, you see. I have a permit for my operations, and they're pulling my leg to put it down, like an old arthritic dog.
Okay. Back to what? Hi, Jackson, man. It's an exclusive interview with a stranger on the field. Excuse me, sir! Wait, sir!
Hello?
Welcome back to Inside News. There has been a lot of tension, as you can tell. But actually, we were able to apprehend the stranger, as you can see.
What the heck? Why am I here? What?
So, sir, what is your point of view in all of this?
In what?
You serious?
Well, yeah.
The controversy between the squirrel protesters and the woodsmen. You see, the police are getting involved, but there's not much actually that they're doing that is productive in any way. It really does level down to just them attacking them, and it all ends up being an unpeaceful type of protest.
Come on. He's going. Woo! Right there. That's the third one released.
So really, the question still stands, what are people's point of views today?
I don't really care. But, like,
You don't care.
no, that's just what I said. I don't care.
You hear that? This guy doesn't care.
Please don't hurt me.
You don't care.
I'm scared.
You don't care?
I'm scared.
You don't care? Let me drop some sick knowledge.
I'm uncomfortable.
Okay. John Lennon. If everyone demanded peace instead of a television set, there'd be peace.
Who's John Lemon?
Obama. A change is brought about because people do extraordinary things.
He's not our president. He's no one's president.
Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss, okay? Do you know who Dr. Seuss is?
Well, he's not our president either.
Okay, Dr. Seuss, he
Isn't that
said,
like
yeah,
a bad movie?
Yeah, it is another bad movie, okay? Lorax, I hated it. Unless someone like you cared a whole awful lot, nothing's going to get better. It's not.
What does it have to do with why am I here?
Okay.
What?
Well, the point is that you should care and know about what's going on around you, because in a few years, who knows, it could affect you. Based on research and studies, there is no absolute freedom of assembly in Canada. First, the Charter limits itself by guaranteeing only peaceful assemblies. That's why the government can restrict certain kinds of assemblies that it considers not peaceful. Since such restrictions do not infringe on the Charter freedom of assembly unless it disagrees with the government's interpretation of what's peaceful, don't you think that it's a little unfair that they get to judge what makes a peaceful protest peaceful?
I mean, yeah, but like I don't.
And did you know that since laws regulating protests in Canada give the police a lot of discretion in deciding? First, they decide what assemblies are peaceful, and then they decide whether or not peaceful protesters are allowed to protest at all. Wouldn't you say that police discretion contradicts the values of accessibilities and qualities that gave life to the requirement that limits on charter rights being authorized by the law itself?
Fine, sure, but I'm not.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And this is Insight News. I'm Jackson Pham. Back to you, Michael. Hey!
Thank you, Jackson, and we will sure to be continuing the progression of this story. That'll be about all for today. Thank you for joining us. And remember, the Charter is here to maintain our individual rights in Canada, so it's your responsibility to follow them. This has been your anchor, Michael Beaumont, on Insight News.
I'm a monkey. Wait.
You're supposed to catch that.
Three.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, I can't do this.
You're just like.
Push through
Oh
it.
no. Okay.
No, because it was like.
Just okay.
Oh.
Don't push. Like,
So, what is your point of view, and what is with all of this commotion? And why did your group? Why did your group decide to?
Oh no.
of the tree company.
Yeah, there you go.
There's actually a squirrel.
Oh my
right there.
god.
Okay. I'm just
Is there actually? What?
Yeah.
Squirrel, you're running away.
Where?
Is trying to hurt and endanger our species.
Okay, ready? The point is that you should care and be aware and share.
Oh, that brings back my stop. Stop.
We say let it grow, let it grow.
What a beautiful day!
It is. Do we feel? Oh god, what did I just touch? Haha. Oh. Yes, Michael, the commotion outside City Hall is only increasing. Here I'm outside of the City Hall. Okay. Yes, Michael, the commotion outside City. Yes, Michael, I forgot my line. My arm, holy. Okay, ready? Yes, Michael, the. Damn it, Rose. Yes, Michael, the
Sir, wait.
Grab me in time.
ChristmasTreeForMe.com is the best place to find yourself a fine tree.
Actually, they might not hear you.
Oh my god, Jackson!
I'm just saying.